All right, what's up, people? Uh, Doing more voiceovers. I don't know. You guys tell me if you guys like this or not. I don't know what order these are being uploaded in. I'm just recording these all. It's 1:40 a.m. right now. I uploaded the videos to my computer, and now I'm just doing voiceovers. There's been some copyright stuff going on, so like, I figured why not just commentate over it instead. And I don't know. People told me they want to hear it. People, not in the comments. Don't go looking for that. Just some of my friends. So I decided to do some little batch of them. Just shake it up and let me know if you guys like it at all. If not, then we'll just go back to the raw uploads. I'm down for that too. It's less effort. But all right. So this matchup here, going against grape Dofi, green purple Dofi, and I believe I took first. Yeah. So my hand, I didn't keep this. I mulliganed the first one, and it was below average. I would say. I don't remember specifically, but I just remember being like, this is much worse. So we got two Ein, we got the reducers, and an Otama. Yeah. So this is really, it's really not that good. But we gotta make do. He searches baby five. Looking. Man, I'm excited for Bonnie, dude. I'm literally just waiting till OP7. Like, I'm not a big fan of this meta currently, personally. Okay, searches for Gooey guy. I forgot his name. Treble. Which is actually kind of good tech against Red Purple Law because he has that resting ability for 2 Dawn. But, I remember that this deck generally doesn't really have removal. So I was like, let me actually swing this Gordon and clear the Searcher. And if he doesn't let that go, then I just swing with the leader against it. It's fine. So I'm just thinking, like, what am I doing with the rest of the turn? And I could return Dawn and put down the Chachi Penguin. So if I really need to. Though I don't really find that to be efficient. So I was like, he has no removal. I'm going to save 1 Dawn, play out the other reducer just in case. So he plays off-white, which I think it came out this set. EB01. It's like plus 4,000 for 2, and search top 3 for Dofi. Character. And so he adds 10 drop Dofi, and I was like, dang. That is actually very good against the stick, but summon the raise max and pass. He's at 4 Dawn, and we're just chilling, waiting. I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna do on my next turn. I'm at 5 Dawn, and I've got an Ein and an Otama. He just plays out Sugar, and I was like, oh snap, Sugar is actually so good. He swings at the raise max, and then I think he just passes. Didn't really have anything to play, so Sugar is so annoying, especially in the actual Dofi decks. I'm at 5 Dawn, and I'm just thinking, like, man, what am I gonna do? I guess I just play Ein here. I'm thinking that if he rests my Gordon, then that's cool. Then, or if he rests my Ein, then I could, we'll just see what happens. I ramp it. He says Sugar effect. He wants to rest a Gordon. I was like, okay, I guess I'm swinging my leader at that thing. Not much left to do, I'm at, 5 Dawn now? I say 6 to Sugar to life. Sugar? Life? Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't know. Oh, I bottom deck it. Yeah, I knew what I was doing. Shachi Penguin, bang bang, and we're back at 5 Dawn. Pass. So we developed some board. Get rid of the Sugar. Put pressure against his life. Yeah, I agree with that play. Having Dawn recovery is just so important in the RP Law deck. Like, you just got to maintain the Dawn. You can't just keep going negative with no recovery. Big mistake that a lot of new players make, including myself, honestly. Because I'm no RP Law pro, man. I'm just trying it out, and I know it's very good. And when piloted well, it is very good. But, we're still out here learning. I don't really play the sim as much as I used to, so most of my practice with RP Law is actually what we're seeing in these videos. So It can get a little ugly sometimes, but you know, that's the whole point. We're just trying to learn, so it's just locals and it's just fun. So 7 Dawn, I'm just like, man, what am I gonna do? Let me see if I can bait out this this treble effect because he has 2 Dawn. He throws a card and I was like, yo, you didn't rest my thing? Alright, cool. Swing 4 or 5, sorry, 5, and then he goes 0 cost event. I was like, 2 cards for a 5 swing, let's go. And I decided to go Queen. Maybe like I'll run into some of my stuff. Minus Dawn, I got discard. I did this all out of order, but I was like, what am I going to discard here? I kind of want to get the ace off, so that'd be really strong. The Iron's not really doing anything for me, and I don't really plan to play it anytime soon, so we'll just throw that one. There's no counter, so then we swing 7. See if he's going to do anything. He does. Another search event. Just always has a search event. It's crazy. Search event, it's like pretty good. It's like plus, it's 2 for 4, and you search something, and for some reason I blacked out there, and I was like, wait a second, what did you search? He's like, oh, I searched for this, and I was like, wait, isn't that just characters? I think it's just characters, because I like read it when he handed it to me the first time, and I remember seeing the word character, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that's just characters. So he reads it. I'm like, yeah, just take it back. Like, I don't really care. It's locals, man. Nobody cares. Alright, so puts it on the bottom, grabs a Rosinante, which is arguably very good. Because that spits out 2 bodies, and you know, they could both be very high attack. So you know, maybe I shouldn't let him take it back. No. Okay. So he's now at 8, I think. Yeah, I think he's at 8 Dawn now. So I'm like, dude, now he could just drop that Rosinante. I was like, this is a no bueno. But instead he plays 2 to search for with the baby 5. So I was like, okay, Rosinante's not coming down this turn, which is good for me, because then I just have to handle whatever he brings out. But then he plays he gets Birdcage, and I was like, oh no, dude, my stuff's like gonna be permanently rested. Oh, so he gets Birdcage, and I'm like, damn, that card's actually so good against this deck. It's like the deck purple grape Dofi is like actually has so much attack. Okay, this was a misplay. What am I thinking, man? This is actually, my brain just farted for like a solid second. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna block this, and I was like, why would I block this if he's gonna play Birdcage next, man? Like, what am I thinking? It was just so like stupid. Like, I didn't have to lose that. I could have just lost both bodies and been okay, and I would have a 2K in my hand still. So that was just like, that was just a straight misplay. Yes, I know. I don't want to hear about it. I recognize it. Do you hear me? I'm talking about it right now. Alright. So that was a misplay. And so now he's got baby 5 out and a tapped treble. So I'm like, I learned last time. Time to play ace. You know what I mean? So we play ace here. I think. Oh, God. Please play the ace. Okay. Play the ace. Reduce them both. Cool. Treble's at 3K, which is great. And I believe I go with the 6K. Yeah, I go there. I don't need to kill the treble because I'm going to bottom deck it. So, boom. We bottom deck it. And I can't recover Dawn because I'm at like too much Dawn. So I decided to draw with the Reiju instead. And I was going to swing with the Queen. I actually motioned for it. But then I was like, wait, is Birdcage a 4 or less? Or is it 5 or less? I can't remember. I don't play Grape Dofi against a Grape Dofi every day. So it is 5. So I was like, no, I'm not going to swing with this. Why would I swing with that? Just for one swing? No, thank you. I already misplayed on the prior thing, saving my unit, you know what I mean? That was a misplay. So, we wait here. He's now at 10, and I'm like, okay, he could drop Dofi here, but is that his best play? He attaches 2 right away, and I was like, oh, he's not dropping 10 drop, which was like, honestly, 10 drop would be pretty detrimental here. Even though he's only going to freeze 2 things, like, it's still very good. For 8, I remember he had Rosinante, so he plays Rosinante plus the Diamante blocker, and Birdcage pops and kills the 5 drops. So here we are. Birdcage finally gone. Queen can start swinging if I wanted to. And so now I am at 7 Dawn. So 7 Dawn, I'm like, okay, I got a reducer for the blocker. That'll take it right down to 3k. In addition to that, I could play the Law here. Reduce Rosinante. I could actually run it over if I need to. So -2 on that. And then we go with the reducer. Reduce that. And then I bottom deck it so I could start swinging at the Rosinante for free. And to play out a unit, I was like, well, screw it, man. We just go with another -2. That thing's at 4k, so now we can just run it over, right? And if he wants to give up his cards, that's better for me. So 5-4. And I was like, is he going to defend it? Nope. He lets it die, so that's cool. So now his board's clear. We're kind of chilling. And here, I don't know if it's really a misplay. I don't know. It's arguable. Like, obviously he has 10-drop Dofi, and obviously, like, he could just rest a bunch of these, but I feel like the pressure I'm putting on is a lot against his hand, because I think it is dwindling here. And even if he freezes stuff, that's like all he's going to do for the whole turn, right? He's just swing a 5-er. So I'm like, that's fine right now, and I could counter it. And I'd still be okay, non-lethal. So I was like, that's fine. Like, if he freezes it, I'm kind of baiting the freeze because I'm not going to die. And then I'll have 3 swings going the next turn against his 1 life. So I'm putting mad pressure, and he still won't have lethal if he plays a 10-drop Dofi. So I'm sitting pretty, I think. So he swings at the board, and I say, no thank you. I don't need Chopper. I'm not going to end up playing it. And then here comes a Dofi, I think. Yeah. So he Dofis. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I got 3 swings with 6 Dawn. I'm going all 7s. The flying 7s. I even top deck the Kid Killer. I'm like 4 7s. 4 7s to the face. So we just started off. Boom, 7. I think he has 4 cards at this point. He throws 2 of them for a 0-cost event. And I was like, alright, fine. Another 7. See if he wants to give up his last 2 cards. Nope, he's at 0 cost. He has 0 cards in life and 3 cards in hand. He plays off-white again. Search again. So now he has 3? I think it's 3 cards now. I was like, well, if he has counter, then he has counter. I'm not dead, so I could just go all in here. So I return 3. I replace. Doesn't even matter what I replace. Replace, swing 7. If he has it, he has it. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to die. So now he's down to 1 card. So now he's 2 cards. I have 2 life. He cannot kill me. There's no rush in those decks. Even if there is rush, like, I don't know. I'd be surprised if there was rush. He's at 10, and I think it's just wraps after this because he cannot survive the onslaught that's coming. Is he dead? Yeah. I'll just skip up a little bit, you know what I mean? So I got 3 2Ks in my hand. Like, I'm not dying, man. There's no way. And I think after a little bit of deliberation, he ends up scooping. He said, yeah, I think you got it. I was like, nothing? Alright. That's it, huh? So he just had treble and Diamante in hand, so. Anyways, if you guys like these videos, let me know. If you don't, I'll shut up and just upload raw. You know? Just let me know. But I'm just trying to do... I think by talking over them, it gives me more of an opportunity to recognize more misplays or good plays, and just learn a little more, and also give some insight into what I'm thinking. Not that that's like super valuable, but you know, just a lot of people comment like, why didn't you do this? Well, here's my reasoning, you know? So, alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.